Okay, this is the breakup working. Story goes, I have two really lovely girls. One is in denial about the other. She's with a guy at the minute, and to be honest, to be frank, I think she's doing it to make the girl jealous. Uh, she hasn't, I think she hasn't admitted to herself that her heart lies with the girl because maybe it's to do with family, things like that. She's been manipulated in a certain way. So what we're going to do is we're going to break up her current relationship with the guy, and I'm only working with regards to his name. I don't have a photograph, so I made some spread powder out of his name, and I made a black doll baby, and I will be putting that in the jar. So I've got their photographs in the jar. Actually, I'm going to take that out, and I printed off death tarot card. Not death, obviously not death. What I'm going to do is bring death to the relationship. So I've got that soaked in some oils, and I've got her photograph and the petition and the doll. The doll is going to go in here head first, like this, wrapped around everything. Okay, so it's just symbolic of death of the relationship endings. And I'm going to put a few pieces of lemon to sour it down in there. So I will ask Santissima Morte to help on this one, but I'll do that after this. I don't want to do that prior. This is just me preparing everything. That's war water to get them arguing. A little bit of prepared vinegar, again for causing discord, things like that. Black salt to darken that relationship down, bring an ending. To make the relationship stink, we've got devil's dung. Add some vinegar. Vinegar is going to sour the relationship. It doesn't matter if your petitions rip apart inside the vinegar jar. Someone asked me that. I forgot to answer it, but it truly doesn't matter. If anything, that's what you want. You want things to go to pieces. Even if it is your petition, it doesn't matter. Excuse the noise. Dreadful noise. Okay. Lime juice. Lime juice. To further sour it. Again, I'll leave it to about here because pressure gathers in these jars. Chili flakes. And we want to hot foot her. So hot foot powder. Hot foot him. So I'm going to put in some shards of glass. Some nails. This is this snake oil. Serpentine. Snake oil. Oh, that stinks. Separation oil. And I've dabbed that on all the photographs and the petition also, and the actual printout of the tarot card. So because I'm working with the Holy Death, I thought to myself, well, the death card would be appropriate, because I'm working with death energy. So I thought that would be the best thing. And I'm going to add in some rush powder, precipitation powder in black to speed things up. Okay. That's used in Santeria. I think someone asked me. It's used in Santeria. I think. I could be wrong, but I've been using it for quite a while. It's also known as rush powder, and you get it in oils as well. So, okay. And, okay, finally, I'm going to just top it up with more lemon. Okay, and cayenne powder, where are you? Okay, that's enough. So on that petition, I wrote, I bring your relationship discord, I bring your relationship arguments, I bring your relationship fighting. Things like you hate the sight of him, you can't stand him, it feels wrong, you're in the wrong place. One more thing, just when I think of that, and tranquil powder is to make the person restless. Oh, come on. Oh, who makes these bags? It makes me wonder. Okay, and I'm saying I'm gonna put the lid on that. Focus. But I'll be doing more of the work, a lot of the work later on this evening. So what you see is the preparation of this jar. And so what I'll be doing is focusing, shaking up every day. That will go on the working altar of Santissima Muerte, and I have one for honey jars and I have one for the crossings. So the two different areas, because do not blend, in my opinion, don't blend your, I'm talking my hands too much, don't blend your honey jars and your sour jars, because it could be me, but I just don't think that's a good thing. The energy doesn't flow correctly. Another thing, sometimes if you do like a heavy working, I don't recommend doing like if you do a breakup, I don't recommend you do the love working afterwards, because you need to take a spiritual bath, etc. I would keep the two things apart. This is the time of the night again I start to waffle. Anyway, pulled a few cards. So, like I mentioned, everything revolves around the middle card, which is it's like a park, an event. That's what that means. You're going to meet her somewhere, or you're going to bump into each other. And the letter, that's communication. So she's going to be telling you something at the park. And this one's the cross, which to me is the ending, an ending. So I feel you're going to bump into her somewhere. It could even be socially, in a social environment like social media. She's going to send you a message to do with an ending. So that's hopeful. That's really, really hopeful. So please keep focused. And another thing is, you're an extremely strong person. I'm picking that up. Sometimes I get, when I do these workings, sometimes I get feelings of how you feel, if that makes sense. And I feel that I don't know, how can I describe this? You are aching inside, and I'd like to do some healing work to help you a little bit, because uh, I know things are a bit, bad at the minute, but the feeling that I'm getting is a true feeling of how can I put it? Like you're feeling a bit empty, and you know, it's hard to go on when you're in that sort of mind frame and think positive. But if you could just do that, and I will do some work to get you on your feet again, and sweeten your life up a bit, because you really do need it. You're a really lovely person, and you deserve the best, and don't settle until I think you're like that anyway. I think you're tough. You're tough at the back of it. So you can tell a lot from a photograph. You really can. And I just like to send you all my blessings and my energy towards you. So I'll do that for you every single night. I'll do that for you, because the feeling I'm getting is it's it feels like a weight and it's choking in my heart space, if that makes sense. Obviously, I know why, and I'm not going to say why, because I don't think that's it to do with anyone else. It's a feeling that I've gone through myself for the same reason. and it takes a long time to move forward. But it does happen, and and you will get back on your feet again. But uh, you have people around you. That's the main thing. If you ever need to speak to me, I'm always at the end of an email. You know, sometimes Gmail. This is the thing with Gmail. I don't know if anyone else is having this issue. Sometimes Gmail doesn't notify me that I have a new message, and it's only sometimes when I'm scrolling down through messages that I actually see that some people have sent me new messages. So I'm baffled by that one, and I don't want to start up a new email account because everyone knows this one and it's in all the videos. So I don't know what the problem is. I may get onto Gmail and ask them if you can do that. That is, I'm sure there's a support network or something. But anyway, I try to get back to everyone as soon as possible. And if you need to speak to me, you know where I'm at. So thehouseofmagick@gmail.com. And for everyone else, you can hit me up there or leave whatever you want to say in the comments section. Believe me, I've heard it all. um, uh, so, and for the guy who wants me to try the impotence spell, you don't want to do that. Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. So anyway, tisk tisk. Anyway, I'm gonna jump off here, and it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com.